Now, the Election Commission of India will be announcing the dates for the Legislative Assembly elections to be held in 4 states and 1 union territory today. The country's chief poll panel will announce the schedule for the much anticipated assembly polls in Tamil Nadu, West Bengal, Kerala, Assam and the Union Territory of Puducherry in a press conference that will be held in the national capital at 4 p.m. today. I have my colleagues Dharani as well as Arpita now joining us for more on this. Let me go across to Dharani first and foremost over the poll prospects in the state of Tamil Nadu, even as the TVK chief Vijay continues to be subject to questioning on the part of the CBI related to the Karur stampede case. Dharani, big question on how the entrance of Vijay when it comes to the polls in Tamil Nadu, what kind of a material impact will that have on the ground in terms of how he might end up affecting the poll outcomes of the two major alliances, one led by the DMK and the other by the AIDMK. What can we expect?
This is the first electoral battle for Vijay's Samlal Vijayakalagam. He is going to give his debut in the assembly polls, and the Vijay factor will play a very crucial role in deciding who the ultimate winner is going to be. So now, as per sources, we're given to understand that TVK believes that they'll be able to get more than a 20% vote share. And the Dravidian majors, the DMK and the ADMK, they also believe that Vijay will be able to get a 2-digit number as a vote share. So definitely his factor will be very crucial as far as the results of the impending assembly elections in Tamil Nadu is concerned. And recently Vijay announced a series of poll promises. He has told that if TVK comes to power, women will get a monthly monetary assistance of rupees 2,500, and each family will get 6 LPG cylinders for free every year is what Vijay has told, and he's also spoken in length about how a separate department will be created to ensure the safety of women, children and the elderly. So these are the key poll promises that have been announced by the TVK chief so far, but the entire manifesto is yet to be released. On the other hand, the DMK is looking forward to retaining its power. Chief Minister M.K. Stalin, every time he gets onto a stage, he speaks about how they're confident about winning more than 200 assembly seats this time. That is the entire DMK alliance. So he says that the contest in 2026 is only between DMK and the NDA. The Chief Minister is not even mentioning Vijay as a factor to be noted. Like for him, Vijay is not a competitor at all. And for him, the contest is only between the DMK alliance and the NDA alliance is he says, and he's confident of winning more than 200 seats. As far as Mr. Edapadi Palaniswamy is concerned, that is the ADMK General Secretary, he is hoping to give a comeback, and he is hoping to come back to power. He's hoping to bring the ADMK back to power in Tamil Nadu. In 2021, despite 10 years of anti-incumbency, the ADMK was able to get 66 assembly seats, and they were able to become the primary opposition party with that number. So even 10 years of anti-incumbency resulted in 68 wins for the ADMK in 2021. So this time EPS has been touring across Tamil Nadu. He has almost covered 200 assembly seats. He's been traveling one assembly seat after another, and he's been getting in touch with the people directly to explain to them the alleged misgovernance of the TMK. So he has almost covered 200 assembly seats, and his state tour is at the end of its completion. So let's wait and see how all this pans out and who is emerging as the winner. But definitely today's date that is going to be announced by the Election Commission for the polls that will definitely be keenly watched by all the political players.
Absolutely. That press conference takes place at 4 p.m. Let me go across to Arpita as well, who joins us for a perspective now on what we can expect in the state of Kerala. Arpita, 2016 and 2021, the LDF won those elections, but the UDF has actually done better when it comes to the Lok Sabha polls. What are the prospects like for the UDF, the Congress-led UDF? Of course, and IUML is also a very critical ally of the Congress as part of that alliance. And given the fact that the BJP has received a boost in the 2024 Lok Sabha polls with that victory in Thrissur, how is the BJP now likely to fare? What are the experts claiming? What's the mood on the ground?
Well, Siddharth, likely said now, Congress, in fact, UDF did very well in the local body elections as well. And what they are predicting is that they will win more than 100 seats in Kerala. That is the confidence that they have in ground. And in fact, when we talk about BJP, BJP under the leadership of Rajiv Chandrasekhar has really done well in Thiruvananthapuram during the local body election. They have formed the corporation, they've won the corporation election, and they've formed they have a mayor now from Thiruvananthapuram. And also for BJP, the only one time they won in 2016 during the assembly election, there was O Rajagopal who won from Nemam seat. So now Rajiv Chandrasekhar has announced that he will be contesting from Nemam. So for BJP, it is a crucial thing that they need to see if they can win more seats in Kerala, because that is the only time BJP has opened their account in Kerala in 2016. And also the other factor, that the Thrissur that you have mentioned, where they now have the BJP MP, that is Suresh Gopi. That is also one of the key seats which BJP is eyeing to win. So BJP is saying they're hoping to win about 3 to 4 seats in the upcoming Kerala Assembly elections. But remember, Kerala is a state where power swings like a pendulum from UDF to LDF. But in the last 2 tenures, LDF won, making a historic win. And now Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan is eyeing for a 3rd term. But there are so many factors that are going to influence during the election for LDF. Sabrimala issue is a big thing, because lakhs of devotees feel that they have been cheated by the LDF government over the Sabrimala gold loot issue.
Okay.
Unemployment issue is a major issue in Kerala, which again, LDF government needs to see how they are going to tackle that. But on the other hand, even Congress, in Congress, when we talk about Congress, one major issue is that within the leadership, there's a lot of issues. They can't come to a common consensus when we talk about issues. So,
all right. Absolutely. So, a series of matters that could swing the outcome when it comes to the state of Kerala. We also have Anamika joining us from the state of Assam as well. Anamika, the BJP won the Assam polls for the very first time in 2016 and repeated that once again in 2021. There are, of course, talks of anti-incumbency after having won elections on 2 consecutive occasions. What's the mood on the ground like, especially the issue of illegal immigration and the very fact that the Congress party has been first of the blocks in terms of announcing at least 60-odd candidates for the polls so far?
Well, you have pointed it very correctly. This is the second tenure of Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma, which he is continuing. And today, after the election commission meeting and the date of the election will be declared. And if the Chief Minister of Assam elects, and this will be the 3rd tenure of the NDA and BJP government. And let me tell you that, yes, you have pointed it correctly, that Assam is always, have a problematic situation with the illegal importation because of the Bangladesh border, sharing the very nearby border with Bangladesh. But let me tell you that the Chief Minister of Assam, that is Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma, who have effortlessly worked on this illegal importation. And even we have seen clearly, he have mentioned in even the assembly session also that no Mia will be tolerated in Assam. So this is one of the agenda, you can say. This is one of the prominent thing of Assam, you can say. And similarly, let me talk about the opposition also. Here we have AIUDF, here we have Congress, here we have Rajya Dal, that is one of the another opposition party. But now from the Rajya Dal, as it was previously mentioned, that they will be aligned with the Congress, but because of the state. So let me tell you, the chief of this Rajya Dal, that is Akhil Gogoi, he have mentioned that he wants certain seats of certain areas, that is at least 10 to 12 seats, but from Congress, that is the president, that AICC president, Assam Pradesh Committee Congress President Gaurav Govey haven't clearly said that he can't give such seats. So that is the problem why their alliance didn't happen, and now they are playing their card individual. Now Congress is trying to put their seat where basically it's a dominated area where the minority area are basically there. Let me tell you about the AIUDF also. This time we are seeing that...
One second, Anamika, I need to interrupt you for a moment. Of course, the AIUDF also a factor. It won 16 out of the 20 seats it contested as part of an alliance with the Congress back in 2021, but that alliance no longer holds in the state of Assam. But to give our viewers a perspective on what happened in 2021 in the different states that are now, of course, going to the polls. Let's give you a picture of what took place back then. Let's start with the state of Tamil Nadu, where the DMK alliance, which also includes the Congress party as a junior partner, managed to win 159 seats out of 234. The AIDMK alliance won 75. The DMK had a vote share advantage of more than 5% over its competitor. In terms of Kerala, let's take a look at Kerala, where there are 140 seats in the fray. It was a big win for the LDF alliance, led by the Communist Party of India, Marxist. It includes the CPI, the RSP as well. 94 seats out of 140 with a vote share of 41.5%. The UDF won 40 seats with a vote share of 38.4%. The NDA did not win any seats, but it did secure 11% vote share. Let's take a look at Puducherry, of course, the Union Territory, where there are 30 seats in the fray. The NDA managed to secure a slender majority with 16 seats and a vote share of 44.2%. The UPA, which includes the Congress as the lead partner and the DMK as a junior partner, won 8 seats there with a 36% vote share, and independents won 6 seats. The tradition in Puducherry has been that the governments there keep alternating between the AINR Congress and the Congress party. Let's see what happens this time round. Let's also listen in to a response that's come in from the Trinamool Congress now, the Mayor of Kolkata, Firhad Hakim, what he has to say about the announcement of the poll dates.
जब 4 को वो आज 4 बजे बुलाया, जरूर इलेक्शन डिक्लेयर होगा, मगर हम परवाह नहीं करते हैं, क्योंकि हमारे संगठन, हमारे लोगों के साथ जोगाजोग ये सारा साल रहता है। लोग तृणमूल के साथी है। 20 अगर मिल गया तो बीजेपी को बहुत मिल जाएगा।
Well, let me go across to Hridita now for more on this. Hridita, it's been a very, very acrimonious build-up indeed to the West Bengal election in particular. We'll wait and see as to how many phases are announced there. But you've had the entire controversy over the SIR, Mamata Banerjee making an appearance in court over the same matter. You've had the raids on the part of the Enforcement Directorate on IPAC, Mamata Banerjee being present at the scene of the raids as well. So it's been a huge political drama in the build-up to polls. We've also seen fistfights and street violence between the BJP and the TMC in Kolkata itself. Tell us about what's at stake now in this big poll.
Well, absolutely, as you stated, that over the month period of time before the build-up of this election and also given to the results, we had seen what kind of violence and what kind of neck-to-neck fights has led out in Bengal, especially yesterday when the Prime Minister was supposed to visit the city. Just prior to that, there was a fist fight between BJP and TMC directly. The Minister Shashi Pacha, her house came under attack. The district president of BJP, he was under attack, and all of them had to be admitted later. Not only this, also we had seen for posters, go back posters for Prime Minister Modi and also for the CEC while he was in the state. But however, now that election dates are to be released today at 4 p.m., we have heard the mayor of the city stating that PMC is very confident and they are seeing that if BJP gets around 20 seats, then that will be enough for them. And this has been the air statement over the past few weeks. Even when Mamata Banerjee was out in the dharna, she has said that nothing can determine the future. Bengal will be voting for people, for the people. Even the loyalty of people's vote for these elections were questioned during the dharna manch from statements of various leaders like the GS Abhishek Banerjee, like Mahua Moitro. They have said that this election will decide on the loyalty of Bengalis because I repeat, the time and again, TMC has said that this is a soft attack on Bengal and the Bengalis. And rather, yesterday from the Prime Minister's speech, we have got to understand that this election is not only about changing the government, but it is to restore the sentiment of Bengalis. So the entire target and the bullseye is on Bengal and Bengali sentiments that we had seen to happen over the process of SIR and all.
Absolutely. The SIR, the ED raids, so many issues when it comes to what could perhaps influence the outcome of the West Bengal poll. But let's also tell you as to why the 2026 assembly elections are now so critical for the Bharatiya Janata Party in particular. It's a test for brand Modi in poll-bound states. Mr. Modi remains the BJP's face in Tamil Nadu, Kerala and Bengal. These are three states where the Bharatiya Janata Party will be seeking to consolidate its influence and, of course, also managing to make further inroads. They'll be on top of the agenda as far as these three states is concerned. And as far as West Bengal is concerned, even winning the election there would be on top of the agenda. The BJP is still forced to piggyback on regional parties in some of these states, particularly in the state of Tamil Nadu. The opportunity is for the BJP now to prove that it isn't exclusively a North Indian party. It's already defied that particular image because it made some massive gains in states like Odisha. It's done very well in the Lok Sabha polls in 2019 as well in West Bengal. To what extent will it now manage to improve its footprint in these states? It remains to be seen in the poll-bound states. As far as the regional parties go, the regional parties have often used very strong anti-BJP rhetoric as their respective poll planks. It's the opportunity now for the BJP to defeat the grip that some of these regional parties hold over their respective states. If not necessarily completely outrightly defeat them in states like Tamil Nadu, at least loosen their grip. That would be on top of the agenda. As far as West Bengal goes, of course, the BJP is the most formidable competitor there to the Trinamool Congress. Hindutva politics is well a test for that too. Can it test the limits of the BJP's Hindutva brand of politics on a national scale, especially in states where that ideology has not had the kind of traction that the BJP would want? Significant minority population as well in poll-bound states, particularly in the states of Assam, West Bengal, as well as Kerala. Now, ahead of the poll dates announcement, which will take place at 4 p.m. today, the Congress has already decided to launch an attack on the poll panel and the Election Commission as well as the Bharatiya Janata Party. It's already decided to cast certain aspersions on the fairness and impartiality of the Election Commission of India. They've said for the BJP, the model code of conduct is equal to Modi's code of campaigning. This is what Jairam Ramesh, among others in the Congress party, have now decided to say. Not much of a surprise. Let me go across to Sagarika as well, who will take us through those responses coming in from the Congress. But the Congress would call this a preemptive strike, Saga, ahead of the poll panel's announcement at 4 p.m.
And ahead of the EC briefing, the gloves are off, the barbs are flying thick and fast. The Congress party has already launched its first attack. Jairam Ramesh says, and I'm going to quote from his post, the Election Commission will announce the schedule for the 2026 Assembly elections at 4 p.m. today. It would have been given a go-ahead by G2 since G1 would have completed this round of inaugurations, ribbon cuttings, flag-offs and launches. If you've tracked the Congress's attacks in the past, this reference of G1, G2 is aimed at the Prime Minister and at the Home Minister. So here the Congress once again casting aspersions at the poll panel, saying that the poll panel has decided to announce the poll dates today because it got a go-ahead from Prime Minister Modi and Home Minister Amit Shah. That's the charge of the Congress party. Then they say the Election Commission's Model Code of Conduct, or MCC, will soon come into effect. But since 2014, MCC has come to stand for Modi's Code of Campaigning, which will be full of defamation, abuses, intimidation, fear-mongering and spreading the virus of lies. So the Congress party stepping up the attack on the BJP and the poll panel as we build up to the press conference of the EC. Over to you, Siddharth.
All right, Sagarika, thanks for taking us through that response on the part of Jairam Ramesh of the Congress party. Let me go across to Anamika as well, who joins us from Assam for more on this now. Anamika, we already see the Congress party launching a preemptive strike against the Election Commission of India even before the poll dates have been announced.
Because yes, well, we have seen that this kind of sharp attack always comes from Congress. But let me tell you that this is not the first time Congress is doing such kind of putting such kind of allegations. But then again, let me tell you about the boundaries of Assam. Here we have covered the multiple election campaign of NDA, BJP, and where we have seen massive gathering of the people. And even just to see one glimpse of the Chief Minister of Assam, people were gathering over here. But let me tell you, not only the NDA government, but let me come to the point to the of Congress political party. Gaurav Gogoi will be playing contest from the seat of Jorhat. But rather than the Jorhat prominent area, Congress is just giving the nomination and from the particular minority majority area. And let me tell you, there are certain areas in Assam which is Dhobri, Mankachar. Those are the minority dominating area, and which we call it as a char, as because it's a temporary islands and where it's very easy for the.
All right. So 34% minority population in the state of Assam. We'll see what happens, and we'll of course wait for that announcement at 4 p.m. on the part of the CEC. For the time being, we're taking a short break. We'll come back with more on the other side.